Good morning. What a busy few days the past week has been. We had a lot of help from our friend David. We call him the cowboy. If you ever watch this, David, thank you so much. We enjoyed your company. Our friends Trevor and Nina from Fort Vine, you guys are awesome. Always there to lend us a helping hand. And our buddy John, thank you, John, for all your help. He was a vital part in helping us construct framing and support for our bed system. As you can tell, there's part of our gate here missing. I'm so glad to say that we got rid of that piece, sold it on Marketplace. We're gonna have to adjust the tension on the cables here, and then we'll raise the chains up so that it's more at a 90 degrees, and that'll be our deck. So that's one big part of the puzzle out of the way. We weren't quite sure what we were gonna do with it. We initially thought maybe we could use it as like an extended deck, but it just didn't work out, and that's fine. Today, Kurt is getting busy putting up some fur strips on the ceiling. We got all of our ceiling board from Lowe's yesterday. We ran a bunch of errands, and we're getting ready to kind of seal up the truck here because we've got a big move coming ahead of us. Probably more on that here in a little bit. We got to get out of the desert. We're gonna have a little bit better working conditions in the very near future here as we venture up towards Prescott, Arizona. So let's go take a quick look, see what Kurt's doing, and get on with the build.
All right, so getting started here on the ceiling. We got our fur strips up, and I'm using this Havelock wool to insulate up here. Got a little bit of 3M adhesive to hold it up there. So we're gonna get all this insulated, and then we'll get our boards and we'll start cutting those down and putting them up. Should be pretty smooth process. We do gotta run a couple wires. We gotta run a wire for the fan, and we gotta run a wire up here for, we're gonna put 6 lights in. So I was doing a little math here, trying to figure out which board we're gonna put those lights in. So I'm gonna talk to the wife and see exactly where she wants them, and make her happy and go from there.
One other thing I forgot to mention, Kurt got busy the other day while I was out running some errands and got in our step ladder for the bunk bed system and kind of our mechanical closet framed out over here. There's a lot that's going to go on into this little space here, so you know, fingers crossed it all fits when said and done. It's a little challenging because we don't have all of the pieces that are going in there right now. Some of it we have in the van, so we're going off the dimensions of what we've got in the van already, but you know, it's never really for sure and certain until it's in here, and it's in here. And not to mention, we're gonna have to put a door in here somewhere. We've got to cut one in, which we don't have quite yet. And on the other side, we're supposed to put our bench seating kind of right over there. So we're starting from the back, building towards the front. This was the most vital component of everything, which is why we started back there. So everything on the front end, we kind of have a rough idea of the dimensions, and we've estimated what we're gonna be able to work with. But once again, time will tell. We're not really sure until we kind of get to that point.
Ryan Little. Yoga.
Well, man, I am beat. We've been really putting our heads down and trying to get this thing done because time matters. We got to get rid of the van next week. But as far as the box truck goes, I think we did really good. We got the ceiling done. We got the electrical up and running. We got the beds done. Water tanks in. One of the cargo boxes done outside. So we've done really well. We got to get some materials down here in Phoenix area so we can take it up towards the rental in Prescott.
While Kurt slaves away on the box truck build, some of y'all might be wondering, well, what is she doing? And this is what I've been up to. Been doing a lot of the behind the scenes, the logistics of things. Ordering materials, trying to find a Airbnb for us, done our taxes for the year. So between that, keeping the kids entertained, doing a little bit of schoolwork, keeping everybody fed, yeah, I stay pretty busy. So we are going to be leaving the desert because we have to deliver the van to its new owners here next week, which means we're going to be homeless real soon, real quick. So the rental market here in Phoenix is absolutely insane. It is so difficult to find a rental house that's affordable that will suit our needs. It is February here in Phoenix, and as you can imagine, the market is flooded with a bunch of snowbirds that have come down from the north. We obviously need some space to be able to work on the box truck, so like a driveway or a yard that you could park in. In any case, it was very difficult to find a rental house here in the Phoenix area, so the next best thing that I could find was up in Prescott, just outside of Prescott. We have rented a place for the entire month of March. We deliver the van to its new owners next week. I'm excited to get out of the desert. It's been very dusty here. We've had some good help while we've been here, and we're just ready to get on with it. We're ready for the next chapter. Right, Logie Bear?
Yes!
Yeah. All right, let's get back to work. So tonight is our last planned night in the van, and I've got some mixed feelings about it all, but we've got to say our goodbyes, and that's the bittersweet part of it all. We put so much time, effort, planning, blood, sweat, tears into designing this tiny home on wheels. I love it dearly, but it's always hard saying goodbye to people you love, things that you put hard work into, but it's necessary, I think, right, for growth. We've already been through this once when we had to sell our home and say goodbye to it. That hit me a little harder than I thought it would. I haven't really digested the fact that this is no longer going to be our home in less than a week. And I think that's because we've been so busy doing other things. The couple that is buying it lives in Montana. So we have agreed to meet about halfway, which will be in Utah. And I really am not looking forward to making that drive. It is about an 8 or 9 hour drive from here, and it's February. We're having to keep a close eye on the weather. There is some snowstorms and a system and a really cold front that seems to be moving in. The low is in the single digits up there. So y'all just say a little prayer for us that we make it okay all the way up there and back. I'll feel a lot better once we get there and we can actually hand off the van. But tonight is our last night in the van. Like I said, it's weird. It's a moment to just reflect on, and I think about all of the wonderful things that we got to do over the past year. It's been such an amazing experience that I feel so blessed to be able to say that we've been so privileged to be able to go and see and do these things. Now, we worked hard for it, don't get me wrong. We made it happen. We've sacrificed a lot to get to this point, but it's all been for the better, and I feel like I'm a much more well-rounded person this time of year than I was a year ago. This journey has done wonders for our family. It's done wonders for our self-growth and development. We've tested the boundaries, you know, we've tested the limits of course, being with each other and having to homeschool and live in this tight quarters, get along with each other, how to deal with conflict in tight confinements, because you know, you can't just like run off and go be by yourself for the next 24 hours. We're still here. We have to put up with each other, you know? So I think just overall, we've all learned a great deal about ourselves and strengthened our family bond as a result. I will forever be grateful that we've been able to do that in Big Red here. She'll have a place in our heart forever. So as I put these dishes up, it's really kind of hitting me that this is the last time that I'll probably put these dishes up. We are headed out first thing in the morning from this Lake Pleasant area, and we are going towards Prescott. As soon as we get there, we're gonna have to basically gut the van, get all our stuff out, clean it down real good, and make sure that she's in tip-top shape so that, you know, the new owners will be pleased with her appearance. So, yeah, one door closes, another opens. All right, well, we made it to this house that is going to be our home for the next month. We have this rented till the end of March, so we are on the clock now. We've got to get the box truck done as much as we can to make it livable so that when our time is up here, we have somewhere to go. I didn't realize we still had so much stuff in the van. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff we pulled out of there. Between the clothes and all the food and all the tools and just the whatnots, the clutter. I mean, we live in a van. I had no idea that it was even possible to pull all that stuff out of there. We have it just kind of piled in the house here. We've got about 4 or 5 different piles throughout, but first thing is first. We're running out of clean clothes and it's getting cold here. So I am busy getting laundry done. As you can see, I've probably got at least maybe 3 or 4 loads here, and normally we go to a laundromat and we can do it all at the same time, and we're in and out within about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. This is gonna take all day to get all this done. I guess better get to going. I'm beat. I'm ready for some food. I had no idea how much food we could fit in our van until we got it all inside here. And no joke, I have a hard time fitting it all in the pantry over here. The fridge is pretty big. It's obviously bigger than ours, but all of our dry goods with my spices and everything, yeah, it fits better in the van than it does in this house, which is crazy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I might have a small spice problem. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yep, all of those are mine. All of that's mine. And all of those are mine as well. Good morning. Today is the day that we have to bid farewell to Big Red. We are in Cedar City, Utah. We woke up and there is a bunch of snow on the ground. It's not new, but it is from actually the past couple nights. We were supposed to drive up in this storm, but thankfully we pushed back our meeting day with the buyers till today because of that storm that rolled through. It's cold outside. You're ready?
Yep.
But we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm just thankful that we got here safe and sound. We actually have a short drive this morning. We're gonna go get some food. We're in a hotel here, so we're gonna go get some breakfast, and then we got about a 2-hour drive up to where we're meeting the buyers. So we gotta bundle up, go get some food, and start making our way out there. Hopefully the roads are okay.
Yeah,
Hey Logan, what you got on your eggs there, buddy?
peanut butter.
What?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Mmm. Well, the time has come and we are just wrapping up kind of the introduction to the van here with her new owners. I am just kind of filled with all the emotions right now because I'm super excited to get this thing built and done and ready and moved into 100%. But, you know, Big Red's taken us some places that I'll never forget. You want to say goodbye to Clifford? Aww. Say goodbye, Clifford.
Bye, Clifford.
It's okay. Well, buddy, this is it. Clifford's been good to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just pray that this tiny home on wheels brings this new family as much joy as it's brought us, right? And that it protects them and takes them places that they'll never forget and allows them to create memories that will last a lifetime. It's sad, right? But I'm excited for them, and we have a huge new chapter right around the corner. So this is just the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Right? I love you, buddy. Yep. End of one chapter, beginning of another. We're gonna wrap this up and make our way on back to Arizona so that we can get busy building Macho.
Alright, we sold the van to an awesome couple, awesome family, and we're celebrating with a little bit of pizza.
It's done. It is a done deal. We got our pizza and we are headed back south and get out of this snow. What do you guys think about that?
I do not want out in snow.
You don't?
No.
You like the snow?
I'm afraid.
Bro, it was like 1 degree this morning driving up here. We got to get out of here.
Used to like 70s and 80s.
Tell me how you're feeling, Daddy-O.
Feeling good, yeah, it's a bittersweet moment, you know, all that effort and planning to build the van. It was a lot of fun. Still this day I wouldn't change a thing for the platform, you know. I mean, it's got a gross vehicle weight for that style vehicle. We just want more toys. We need more weight capacity. But like I said, man, I miss the van. It has been an excellent way to travel.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna miss it.
That is the end of a chapter, you guys. We're about to start a brand new one in Macho. So y'all wish us luck as we travel back to Arizona. Hopefully it's warmer there. There was some snow on the ground when we left, but it was in the higher country, so you know, hopefully it's melted by the time we get back.
Hopefully it's not.
Hopefully it is. Because we got a job to do. We got a truck to build, and I know Daddy doesn't want to work in the cold or the hot.
Yep. I want it just right.
Just right. Alright, made it back from Utah, the snowy tundra, to Arizona, right outside of Prescott, and there's still a little bit of snow on the ground behind me. Just a little bit, but a heck of a lot less than what we came from. And it looks like Christmas showed up here, you guys. It's no secret that we're building a tiny home, but you know what? I think the postman is gonna wonder what's up. Check out all this stuff that got delivered while we were gone. Thank heavens this house is out in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's gonna wrap up our video today. Bidding farewell to Big Red, Clifford, Grand Roja, Grand Rojo. We couldn't always agree on your name, but we can all agree that the van took us places that we will never forget. We made memories that will last a lifetime, and we can only hope that she'll bring the same joy and happiness to her new family. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been bittersweet, but now we got a job to do. We're unpacked. We got nothing standing in front of us except for maybe the weather and just our own motivation. So we got a lot of work to do. Stay tuned for next episode. We're really going to get busy on the box truck, and we can't wait to show you the progress that we've made. Y'all have a great week.